And I want to show you one more exercise. As I said, there are many people coming with the pain of their SI joints. It's here, the SI joints, and spreading up. It can be connected with the shoulder pain, with the neck pain, with headaches. But what we already did, we started some movement from the pelvis and with the spine. And if you study some martial art techniques or exercises coming from Kung Fu, Tai Chi, Qigong, or wherever they work with the flow of the Qi, of the energy of the body, they usually work with the flow which goes somehow in some kind of 8 figures. And I think this is very, very nice exercise, and it's very helpful because so many people coming to us have problems with their hips, usually like in front, like here there is the most tension. There is a lot of tension on the middle side of our knees, and also there is a lot of pain in our plantar fascias, in our soles. So what I think it's nice exercise, very easy, is to somehow work with our hips in a way that we just do those 8 figures, and you can imagine that those 8 figures of the whole pelvis, they are actually just the circles of each hip. And if you do this exercise, if you kind of look on your hips, on the joints, like from above, from your eyesight, from the bird's eye view, then you can see that there are those circles created with your hips. And there is great importance of balance of our internal and our external rotators of the hip. There is so much pain because we don't have balanced our rotators, and there is some kind of twist in our pelvis, that one leg is more externally rotated than the other one. That's very typical pattern. And if you try to do this easy exercise, you observe if you are doing the circles kind of smoothly, if you are able to do it continuously and without any saccadic movements, or how to say, without any interruptions in the smoothness of the movement. And this really works with the balance of your rotators. So you do it slowly, don't hurry, but do this exercise day after day, couple of minutes, and realize if you're standing on your both leg, the same way, if you're pushing the same weight to one and the other leg, that's quite important. If you're not standing like on this one side, and just try to do the same what we did with our tubercles, with our ischiatic tubers. Do the same on your soles, on your feet, just to walk on the spot, just to push to one and the other leg, to one and the other foot, and feel if you're having the same weight on both. Start with that, and then move this feeling with this balanced state of the usage of your legs. Move it towards your hips and do the circles, and observe if those circles are smooth again, if they are real circular. Try to watch the shape of the circle with your inner side, and if you do this, try to draw the perfect circles with your hips, and use your highest attention, use your focus, your awareness, and guide yourself to do it as the best way you can. And sometimes you feel that in some part of the circle your muscles are not able to do it smoothly. You feel like there is some kind of asymmetry in the movement, or there is some kind of like weakness, or how to say, and the movement is not smooth there. So if you realize that, if you feel that there is this moment, there is this space, this area in the perimeter where it doesn't work properly, then focus on this spot more than on the other spots, because there is some kind of imbalance and it can be painful there. So if it's painful at this space, for me it's like in this left hip. It's much better now because I do this already for some time, and but still there is in this position, like when I'm on the circle, like between 1 and 2, then there is some higher tension and also some imbalance, I would say, or even the weakness. And if you find something like that in your perimeter, in your movement, then slow down there. The point is not to do it as fast as possible and be behind. No. If there is the problem, just connect with it, and stay with it, and make it slower. let your body to adapt. And if you move or behind on, and if you move through, then you can finish the circle kind of faster. But when you get to the critical moment, then slow down again. Slow down and let the muscles find their right tension, find their right balance of the muscles in front and in the back of those rotators. But move still. Don't stop moving, but make it as slow as you want, as slow as you can, so you can truly learn the movement. And when you learn the movement in the slow motion, then you can apply it in the fast motion also. But we need some muscular memory to do so. So this is, I made it a little bit too long, but this is a very good exercise for our hips. And as you probably feel, it's not only our hips moving. So if you do the movement with your hips, you do the same with your knees and also with your ankles. And do it, observe it in those both joints also. And work with it. Play with it. Try to dance a little bit. To move really. And moved the figure to your back, to your trunk again. Stretch your back, but still move around. Yeah. Oh. So those are some very basic exercises which everyone can do. And I consider them very helpful. They are easy and they work with very, very important structures of our body. So if nothing else, then try to find a balance on your legs. Try to stand on both legs with the same weight. Try to walk on your sitting bones from side to side, and do the figure eights with your pelvis, with your hips, and move that spiral Move that spiral from your feet through your knees, through your hips, up along the spine, even to your shoulders and the head, and the head. But if nothing else, just do the figure eights with your hips and let everything else to grow from that later on. That's it. Find your pain, find the epicenter and touch it, massage it, be with it, stretch it. And sometimes it takes some time to actually find the true epicenter. We feel there is the pain somewhere. Some people have their pain, they think, in their shoulder. But if you truly touch them, if you truly touch the body, then you can find that the real problem is around your, let's say, C7 or something. And from there it just spreads with the fascial network. So start where you feel it, but try to find the way really to the epicenter. And this time it can lead you to this place. And next time you'll just want to feel need to work with completely different space. The thing is that we are one system, we are one network. And if there is pain in your hip, in your SI joint, then most probably you will sooner or later have some kind of pain in your back muscles, in your shoulder, in your neck, or down there in your medial knee or in your feet. There are some patterns which are like, I don't know, 90% of the problems. There are just couple of those specific pains. Like majority of people have the same problem. Only few have something what doesn't fit to the most common pattern. So but anyways, it doesn't matter if it's this pattern or that pattern. Anyway, you have your own pattern, your own pain, and you need to find your own epicenters, your own contractions, your own concentrations, and work with them. Go deeper, be aware, and continue, connect with it.